Today, I'm gonna answer the most important questions for Day-1 CPT. Is it gonna affect your H1B or green card applications? In short, very unlikely. 95% of the time, CPT will have zero impact on H1B or green card applications. However, better be safe than sorry. When you're using Day-1 CPT, there are two risk components you need to consider. If you don't know about this, there is a chance that you might lose your legal status and you will have to leave the US. The first risk component is a RFE for maintaining status. Usually, Day-1 CPT does not have a bad influence on H1B approval. Still, when you use Day-1 CPT for a period of time before you were selected by the H1B draft, then you want to change your F1 student status to an H1B status, and you have to go through the H1B application review. US immigration sometimes requests additional evidence for that H1B review to prove that you did everything that the students were supposed to do. This is what we call a H1B RFE, a request for evidence. People in general are scared of RFEs, but a RFE is not a bad sign. It requires more work from you and your lawyer, yes, but the USCIS actually wanted to approve your case, so they didn't send you a denial or a NOID. Instead, they are requesting a little bit more information from you so they can give you the H1B visa. There's a couple things you need to note. University you choose must have accreditations. And the regional accreditations is actually the highest level, higher than the national accreditations. Then, as a Day-1 CPT students, you need to make it to every on-site attendance and turn in your assignments on time to have a GPA of 3 and above. Those are your main student duties. You don't have to worry about any additional things for an RFE. If you got an RFE, the university will work with you to issue a statement letter to address that CPT experience is a requirement of the program. The students need to register for CPT before they graduate. And to the program curriculum settings, students are recommended to start CPT from day one to fulfill education and practical training needs for a student. The key to this statement is to verify that CPT is a program requirement instead of a student preference. For example, Westcliff University in their curriculum addressed that students must have at least one internship experience while studying in the MBA program before they graduate. Besides the statement letter, your school is also going to provide the transcript, the attendance record, class and assignment record, and other supporting evidence to prove that you are fulfilling your student duties. People usually pass H1B RFEs with those supporting evidence within a couple of days. Now, the second risk factor. Day-1 CPT programs are built by school under the USCIS guidance and immigration laws. However, for someone who used Day-1 CPT for a long time and leave the US for an F1 visa interview, the visa officer might suspect that whether this person is going back to the US to study or the person just wanted to keep the job and work in the US, or just find a job or maintaining a job instead. So I would recommend to leave the US after you got your H1B approved. As long as you are an active student with an I-20 who are studying in the US, you can stay in here even with an expired F1 visa. If you want to go back to your home country but your F1 visa is expired, please consult with your international advisors first. Some Day-1 CPT schools have specific requirements that you cannot leave the US during a semester, for example, Trine University. If you want to know more detail about each Day-1 CPT universities, please feel free to comment or send me a message so I could get back to you with more information. Be careful with these two risk factors, and you should be able to use Day-1 CPT and stay in the US safely and have enough time to go for an H1B visa or even a green card. For choosing the right school to do Day-1 CPT, my recommendation would be choose the ones with a long establishment of the school and the Day-1 CPT program, the ones that are popular among students, and have regional accreditations. Day-1 CPT gave us the benefits of the extra years to stay in the US, working, and going for the H1B visa. To everybody watching, I hope you got selected in H1B very soon. For future Day-1 CPT contents, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.